Many traditional markets exist in Palu City, Central Sulawesi, and the biggest one is Impres Manonda Traditional Market. This market was inaugurated by the local government in 1989. The market is provided infrastructure like toilets, parking lot, lawn area, and so on. The condition of Impres Manonda Traditional Market is quite good. The shop house and the stall is strategically well enough. This traditional market is open from 6 a.m. and closed at 5 p.m. In this traditional market, we can buy many things like vegetables, fish, meat, clothes, and so on. The traders in this traditional market do not have the same working hours. The traders like Kejer only work about 3 to 6 hours per day, and 7 to 10 hours per day for the traders who have shop house and the stall.
Festival Pesona Palu Nomoni is an annual festival that is held in the city of Palu, Central Sulawesi in September. This festival started in 2008 and was originally called the Palu Bay Festival because it was held along 7.2 kilometers along the coast of Palu Bay. The purpose of holding this festival is to reveal the cultural wisdom of the past that has been drowning since hundreds of years ago, so that this cultural heritage does not become extinct and can be enjoyed by future generations. In addition, this festival also aims to promote tourism in the province of Central Sulawesi, where it was recorded in the event being held, the Festival Pesona Palu Nomoni. This event is presented in a variety of art performance and local cultural arts attractions. The types of art performance at the Pesona Palu Nomoni Festival include the Lalove colossal traditional food performance and the traditional Yimba stage, which is the traditional ritual of the Balia of the Kaili tribe. Apart from performing arts and attractions, the Festival Pesona Palu Nomoni is also enlivened by a number of sporting events such as international marathons, swimming competitions, traditional sandek boat race, and many more. To travel in the festival area, traditional horse-drawn carriage or dokar are provided along the Bay of Palu, so that we can enjoy the beautiful scenery of Pesona Palu Nomoni.
Pantoloan Port is a port located in Palu City, Central Sulawesi. The name Pantoloan itself is taken from the name of the kelurahan where the port is located. At this port, there is also a container terminal. Pantoloan is the largest and busiest port in Central Sulawesi province, as well as a trade center to the eastern part of Indonesia. Pantoloan Port is the main port in Central Sulawesi province, which is open for domestic and foreign shipping, as well as being the main gateway for the economy of Central Sulawesi province. The construction of the Pantoloan Port was completed and inaugurated in 1978 by the then Minister of Transportation Rosmin Nurjadin. Pantoloan Port is still operating until now. The Pantoloan Port passenger terminal connects Palu City with other port cities in Indonesia. There is a ferry boat on the Pantoloan Donggala Road. The Pantoloan Port passenger terminal is equipped with regular and VIP waiting room facilities, a canteen, information service, bathrooms, and a prayer room.
Nah, next
next interesting place that you have to visiting if you are in Sulawesi Tengah. The number one is Senbori Island in Morowali, Sulawesi Tengah. Senbori Island is one of favorite place in Sulawesi Tengah. You can get to the Senbori Island by car, plane, or ship. If you want to manage your time well, you can choose plane for your trip from the airport Mutiara Sis Al Jufri, Palu, within an hour. But if you use car from Palu to Bungku Kota in Morowali, you need 11 hours from your trip. From Bungku, you must carry on your trip to Tanda Oleo village. It takes about 2 hours. Nah, if you have arrived in Tanda Oleo village, next you must across the island by using a boat, or we call it here Katinti. The time that we need to cross the island it's about 30 minutes. You have to check the weather if you want to cross the island. On the way to Senbori Island, you will see a little island that will make your trip more fun. Before we go to the destination, we have to transit in Bokita village to report with local authorities so that they know who are visiting in the Senbori Island. In Senbori Island, there are so many beautiful spots to take a picture. The number one of spots you have to visit is Puncak Kayangan. To get there, you must climb. The time to get there depends on your speed or agility in the climb. Usually, it takes about 10 to 25 minutes. There, you will see the beautiful view that same as view in Raja Ampat, Papua. People call it miniature Raja Ampat. After take a picture in Puncak Kayangan, at the same place you can visit a Berlian Cave. Berlian Cave or Diamond Cave is one of the best spots. It has a large space. When the sun shines, the walls of the cave and stones will be sparkle like diamonds. That's why this cave called Diamond Cave.
Batu Mapida Beach is one of the places most wonderful that interest to visit in Central Sulawesi, precisely in Enu Village, Donggala Regency. The meaning of Batu Mapida is solid stone. Why we say that? Because there are a lot of big stones that makes it beautiful. Not only that, along the beach it will always be shady because of the many trees. Batu Mapida has a white sand that's sparkling and a lot of beautiful corals. In addition to swimming, visitors can fishing because there is a boat that can be in the dock. Everyone who wants to visit must pay 10,000 rupiah and pay 2,000 rupiah for parking. Bird Island is one of the most wonderful places in Central Sulawesi, precisely in Tona Regency. It is called Bird Island because on this island there is a very long bridge that made of birds that connects two islands. It is between Bird Island and Malenge Island. Most of inhabitants of Bird Island are the Bajo tribe and their homes are built over the sea. Bird Island has green fish, shiny white sand, and beautiful corals. And there is also a big stone which is a place for tourists to take pictures. Every tourist who visiting is free of charge unless they want to booking a room to stay.
Donggala village is an old town, former port in the colonial area in central Sulawesi. Namely the place that has the Donggala Sarung souvenir. The Donggala Sarung is a silk woven cloth in the coastal area of Donggala district. The traditional of weaving the Donggala sarung or Buya Sabe in Kaili, Lipa Sabe the Bugis lineage has been passed down from generation to generation by the Donggala community, which has the largest sector of making Donggala wax clothes, which is usually a place to hunt for souvenir. The making of this Donggala sarung is the result of manual weaving, which has natural beauty and a motif that seems to have a bold color, which is the hallmark of this Donggala sarung. The barriers of Donggala fabric supply is still very high. The making of this Donggala fabric usually takes 3 to 6 months depending on the fabric motif.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Agil Setiawan with my register number is A121-18009. So this is my part to talk to you about a hotel and restaurant that are famous from my town, that is Palu. So Best Western is the name of the hotel and the restaurant that I have told before. This is the hotel and the restaurant that has several facilities that provide us to do our needs, especially for foreigners. This video is gonna show you what facilities that Best Western has, so you have to watch clearly this video. The facilities are the restaurant, the meeting room, the superior queen room, there is the gym place, there are some kinda amazing room, and so on. So my part is over, we will be next part. Thank you.
Dini Sabila Anjanila with register number A121, 18 and 84. Now this is my part for explain a little bit about the airport in my city. As known as Mutiara Sis Al Jufri Airport, which is the largest airport in capital Sulawesi and located in Abdurrahman Saleh. It has changed a lot since the tragedy on 28 September 2018. Mutiara Sis Al Jufri Airport suffered severe damage during the 2018 Sulawesi earthquake and was forced to close after large cracks.